Hey guys, it's Sharon back with a Temu haul. Today's Temu haul is really kind of cool because everything I'm going to show you I got for under $1. And some of it I got for a lot less than $1. So I'm really excited. There's a lot in here. I hope you have your drink set up. I hope you have your snack. So I have the Temu haul. Also, you would have seen in the description, I did say I have a little bit of a life update for you. Before I do that, I'm going to show you my earrings. These are my Temu Halloween earrings. There's a little bat and a little like scary heart. It's really cute. I like these earrings. Temu. Okay, so I'm going to do my little life update. If you're not interested in the life update, please feel free to forward. I know, I've got, you guys are friends, and so I'm going to let you know what's going on. But, if you're like, that's too much information for us, please feel free to just forward on to the kind of fun, getting into it. But the little short life update, I haven't been around a whole lot. I just wanted to explain why. So a little over a week ago, my eldest son, he was having some health issues. He ended up in the emergency room. So we were sort of working through some of that. He was getting better. And then this past Friday, I ended up in the emergency room. I had just seen my cardiologist on Thursday. And on Friday, what they think it was, what's it called? A TMI? TFI? Something like that. It's like a minor stroke, but with no damage. Yay for the no damage. So I spent the whole weekend being prodded and tested and having things done. And I'm home. I'm on just, I feel a little bit old because I've got that whole strip of medication now that I've got my days separated into. But hey, if it keeps me up and running, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. So that's really what's going on. More appointments coming, more cardiologists coming. But for right now, the biggest thing I have to deal with is my cholesterol, which is, it's high. So we got to deal with that. That's, if you have not had your cholesterol tested, and when I went in, my cardiologist said, okay, well, what does your primary care say about your cholesterol? And I said, well, they've never done a test. And she went, so if you haven't had your cholesterol tested and you're anywhere near my age, please get it tested. There's my little, because the life you save could be your own. So we made some today. My husband and I were just, I'm finally back from the hospital. Days in the hospital is not fun. And we've been working on just making sure that we have made some changes here at the house that need to be made. My diet, completely overvamped my diet, and we decided we would just do that for all three of us. Just completely make it a heart healthy for all three, fully heart healthy, no more over the counter, no more, processed foods. Y'all know I mess with her. So that's really what's going on. But I am still allowing myself for right now, as I wean myself off, like one a day of these, and just to keep the headaches away. One a day keeps the headaches away. If you get too much on this stuff, it is tough, man. It is hard to get off. I was actually talking to a nurse who's hooked on a stronger soda than this, whatever it was, and she was saying she was begging the doctors to put her on pain meds just while she tried to get off of it. She didn't get off of it. I mean, she went to her doctor and tried to get, and they were like, you're going to have to suffer through it. So I actually went down at the beginning of the summer, back in July, through the month of back in June, through the month of June, until I started having issues back in June. Actually, back at the beginning of July, I started having issues. Anyway, I was up to having like 8 of these a day. That's bad. That's not good. So way down, and now I drink a gallon of water, and hopefully that's what helped me not have any brain damage. So please get your cholesterol checked. Okay, moving on. What my sister says, I'm not a doctor, but I like to play one on TV or phones or whatever. Let's take a look. I don't have prices, but what you know is that nothing I show you was over $1 when I bought it. And this This order is actually probably 3 weeks at least. And I've been waiting to get into it, and I've been anxious to get into it, but I've just been so busy. Oh, another big update. Terry, you gotta see this. Because Terry was so, so I found out Friday that I did get into, I got a thing. I was on a wait list for Mistletoe Market in Raleigh, and I got into it. So I was, somebody else pulled out. They have thousands of vendors apply. I was so excited. I am so excited. And I will tell you, I am now booked through the month of November. And I just found out I got another one at the beginning of December. I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to apply for anything else. I hope nothing else comes in. So I have got a show in Charlottesville, Virginia on November 4th. So if you're in Virginia and you want to come, meet me, say hi. I'd love to meet you guys. And then I have a show in, November 11th is the Mistletoe Market, and November 18th is the Imperial Center, which is here in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Very excited about that one. That one was another juried show, and I got in like that, which was great. I cannot bring anything that's not totally handmade and not from, y'all know how I just kind of cut and sew. I don't generally use patterns, and so you can't have patterns, which is great. So, oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. And then all of my my paper products are all fully, there's no pattern to those. There's no pattern. So I was very excited about that one. And then November 30th, I am in Ayden, North Carolina at something called Christmastown, which I'm super excited about. They get apparently more than 12,000 people, and it's a whole parade. It's in the evening, on a Thursday evening. There's a parade, there's Santa, there's shopping, I'm very excited about this Christmastown thing. And then I have to decide about the December 2nd, because I'm actually still holding out hope that the last show comes through for me on the wait list. So I'll make a decision, but I'm going to be somewhere in the Raleigh triad area for that one. So I don't have to go too far for most of these. Anyway, there's my updates. Some of them a little bit not great. Some of them wonderful. Actually, I'm going to take it all as a great win because I'm alive and sitting in front of you today with no brain damage. I am very grateful. I am very, very grateful. Okay, ready to dive in? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Can I sing? No, I can't sing. If I sing on here, they'll demonetize me if I start singing. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is random. I'm just going to grab what's on top. I would normally I sort stuff, but because of the way this is, so everything's under $1. And the first thing I got was this little thing of sticky notes. Just because I use these all the time. I mean, you need a parent to sign something, or you need, me to sign something, or, and these are, I think they're transparent. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So you can kind of see they're almost, they're slick. They're slick, man. So let's see if it says how many are on there. It does not. Childlike color contrast pointed. I think there's like 25 or 50 of each of these on here. And I just like the changing colors. One thing I will say, I will, as much as I can, connect as much of my receipt information, you know how you do that I can. What I'm finding is when I have big hauls, it won't let me go past a certain number that it'll make the little list for, and then it won't let me start low to make the list. So I'm still playing with that to see, how to work it out. I'm going to keep working on it so that I can get you the full list. It might just be that some of the lists have repeats on them because of the way I have to part it. Make sense? Okay, so the next thing we have, this is for my husband because he does the dishes. It's this cool thing. This is a bottle cleaner, and unlike some of the other kind of cheaper fibery things, this whole rubber piece, this whole silicone piece, so it gets into, the tops of things. I don't have anything right now that, it gets into the tops of things. I have this, but it's really small. But it's meant for glasses and bottles, not, tiny ones. Very excited. I mean, this actually looks like really pretty decent quality. So that goes to Garrett. I should have done this one with Garrett. We have big Temu hauls coming in. And a lot of clothes. I think I mentioned that on one of them, a lot of clothing. So Gareth has decided he's going to do some of that with me. And if you haven't seen the ones where he does them with me, they're pretty fun. They're pretty funny. Okay, this next one is a ring. This is really pretty. I haven't tried it on. Remember, I haven't opened anything. I simply took it out and put it in my containers because that's just sort of my process. I even still have the bag. I mean, these white bags. I don't know why Temu changed their orange. I mean, it was kind of fun looking for the orange bag. I don't like the white bags quite as much. Let me know in the description. Let me know in the comments. Do you all prefer the white bags or the orange bags? Which one's a little bit more exciting to get? Ooh, okay. What do you think of that ring? Now, you know, I always wear that. This is my ring. I always wear that one. That was the ring I was married in when we couldn't afford gold. But this is pretty. So this is a size 10. I don't know if you can see the sparkle on that thing. It's sparkling for me. I like that. Ooh, I have to wear that tomorrow. I'm super excited about some of the clothes. I got a whole bunch of dresses, and then I have another order waiting to go. If this one works out, I'm going to order more clothes. I just need some clothes. I need a change. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that is that need for some like new stuff. Okay, so the next one I got is this little hook thing. These are very freewheeling. Ooh, there's a very freewheeling there. This is the sticky pad that goes on it. So you basically, you know, you stick that here and then you stick this to a wall. So my thought, one moment, please. Okay, just a little phone call from my daughter, so I had to answer. Okay, so let's take a look at these pretty earrings. These are kind of unusual. So they're a little bit long. I'm going to pull one out. So they're going to go actually not longer than this. Should we take a look? Let's see how these look. I was feeling a little bit in a Halloween-y mood, but these are kind of cool. So they've got this long post, so you don't need to hook it or connect it. Let me switch them. And they just go, wow. What do you think? Kind of like them. I'm going to put these aside. I'm just going to keep changing earrings. Okay, so we had those. Let's see what's next. Oh, okay. So these were kind of interesting. These are the fingerless gloves. And sometimes in my media center, or if I'm working here and working a lot, I could really use a pair of fingerless gloves. I feel a little bit like an old English, you know, like the 1800s when this was like the thing. So these are actually really kind of nice. I like the material. They fit well. I'm liking these. But yeah, my hands get cold, but I want my, you know, when I'm doing arts and crafts sometimes, I want to be able to feel everything. So I really like these. These are nice. All right. I don't need the tips of my fingers. Those are for, now getting them off, because you have to pull them off one finger at a time. There we go. Okay, so those are fun. What's next? Oh, so I was very excited to find this pair of scissors for under $1. Stainless steel. We're about to find out how well it cuts. Let's take them out of here. So this is this Dehing premium quality stainless steel blades, razor sharp cutting, extra broad blades constructed to last. Please use carefully. Okay, I like the swish of them right here in the molding. That's not comfortable. It's got like an extra almost lip there. So this would already, I can tell you, this would be difficult to use for very often. Let me find just a piece of paper. Never find paper. Like, not paper that I'm willing to cut, you know. I have to find something that I'm willing to actually cut into. It's got to be around here somewhere. We'll do it. I just knocked that over. I didn't mean to knock that over, but I did. Okay. I really shouldn't cut into this one, but I'm going to. This is one of those little thank you cards. Oh, that cut pretty neatly. They cut fine. They were certainly less than $1, and you know what? They were less than $1. Dollar Tree's is going to be at least $1.25. These are cutting pretty decently. I might take a file to the inside here. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? That line right there? You can feel that when you're cutting. That is not comfortable, but they cut pretty well. So if I was going to do like a lot with them, I would need to make a few changes. Okay, next, I picked up some of these. These are different from the ones I normally use to make my earrings, but I wanted to try them. Let me show you. I'm going to put them on this little white thing. If I can get them open. Pull a couple out. Or just one. Okay. So that's what it does. You know, the hook goes in to your ear, and then whatever you're going to dangle, you do right there. And I wonder if I have, so my only concern with that is it would indeed just dangle. It wouldn't be held on there, so it would come off pretty easily too. I'll have to think about these. I might try them and just see how they do, see if people like them. They're very, very simple to use, but you really just hook it on. Actually, I'll show you. Let me grab something and I'll show you what that would look like, because I think that's hard in translation, thinking about what that means. I can get those out of there. Excuse me. Let's grab these cute little, I've got charms everywhere. I don't know if I have charms in here. I don't know if I found any charms for under $1. So let's see. I need it to go like that. No. This is unusual. Okay, so I'm going to have to decide which direction to put it on, so that you just slide it on, and then you get it down in here. And there you go. Actually, it's kind of cute. Now, the question is it just going to slide off? And what I'm realizing putting it on here is it doesn't just slide off. It's too hard to get it around that. So that crook there really kind of keeps it in place, which is kind of nice. I kind of like it for that one. I'm going to have to look through and see which charms I think will work best with this particular style. And there are like 4 or 5. There's like a copper and a gold and a silver and a black metal. And so I'm going to have to sort those out to make sure I have those all together, so I don't put the wrong matches together. But all right, that was kind of cool. What's next? Oh, this thing. All right, so I have actually hauled this before, but I really like it. So when I'm putting things together, I can just actually put this on my lap and work with like my charms or something, and things won't fall. Let me get this open. So you can see it's really just a big piece of plastic, but you snap these together like so, and you have this, if I can just get this last one in, and then you have this great space on the inside where it's not just going to roll over the edge, but it's so easy to put anywhere. You can actually stretch it out even further if you want to. The way it is right now is kind of perfect for me, so I can actually put a bunch of my charms in there. I can put some of my earring backings in there, and I can have this on my lap while I'm watching TV or doing something. So that is a win. I'm not going to take it apart yet. All right. Next, I don't know what this is. Let's find out. I've forgotten a lot of what's in here. Y'all do that? Do you order stuff from Temu and later you're like, what did I order? Sorry. So I was playing on the fingerless gloves, I also sometimes in the wintertime, because I get really cold, I just do. It's just my metabolism or whatever. I bought these half gloves. If you've ever seen these are the ones that you put on while you're working or doing something. So you still have your hand free, but it's keeping, you know, a good portion of your arm covered. It feels like nylons. It feels like I'm wearing, you know, hose on my arms. Kind of see that. But I think this was also meant to be like almost compression like. And I was thinking maybe it would help with carpal tunnel. We'll see. It's a little bit loose for helping with carpal tunnel. But you do get a pair of them. So if your hands get, if your arms are getting cold sometimes, you know, you don't want to change out, or my arms just get cold. So I'll try them when it gets close, you know, when it's more chilly outside, and I'll let you know. But yeah, they're okay. I did want them to be a little bit more compressive. Compressive? Is that a word? I'm not sure. Do you see Sophia back there? Isn't she cute? She's on alert. She's protecting the house. She's protecting us from the evil squirrels. So if I jump a mile, it's because she saw a squirrel. Or some passerby. Excuse me. Someone she just had to say hello to. All right. So this is, I actually have another one of these also. This is a pencil. It's a really nice, just charcoal, straight up charcoal. It's meant to last, you know, kind of forever. And then on the inside, I'm not sure I understand the thought process with this one, but I do like the pencil. On the inside here, you have this big eraser that you have to actually unscrew it to get to. I don't think it goes in there. So, but it won't hold in there if you're doing that. So you can erase big things. I actually keep that one right here. Now, I keep a pink one. I'll show you. So I have this one that I use, and I actually use it fairly often, and you can see it's not really blunted much. Let me compare them. Actually, yeah, maybe slightly, but I use this one. Thing doesn't break. I use that one all the time. I use this pink one all the time. So I bought a second one because I thought it might be something good for Griffin. So he can't break his pencils at school because it's a thing. What is this? Oh, okay. Really, I know I'm picking stuff up. I'm like, so this little case is, I believe, meant for your electronics. So you put, you know, whatever cords or things that you need. I thought it would be a nice little case for me if I'm out and about somewhere, maybe at the doctor's office, where I need to take my hearing aids out. Like if you're having a CAT scan or an MRI, you can't have hearing aids in. So I was, and of course it comes in now. I don't plan on going back anytime soon. Anyway, so this is just a nice little case that I can take with me and just put those things in here, nice and controlled. You know, earrings, hearing aids, whatever it might be, just put aside. So I thought that would be great, and it would have been. It would have been lovely. Sorry for the crinkle. All right, what's next? Oh. So if you sew, the last time I tried to order, I remember trying to order these during the pandemic. And man, you couldn't get them, and what you could get was crazy expensive. It was crazy expensive. These are little clips that you use when you're sewing. You might have seen me on some of the other sewing videos where I'm using these. I really like them. Just depends on what I'm sewing as to whether I want to use clips or pins. So there are 20 in here, under $1. What I also remember is paying a boatload of money for a few of these. So under $1. I will take it. Okay. So I did buy this epilator. And so an epilator, of course, takes the hair off your arms and legs. I'm so tired of razors, and I have used epilators before, and some of them have been pretty good. Some of them just aren't on the market anymore. So I thought I would try it again and just see if I like it. Does it work? I will let you know if it works. It's weird. Let's see. Oh, it's a little bit, So the edges here are a wee bit scratchy. So you're just supposed to rub it along your, wherever you have hair. I do not have hair on my arms as a choice. I decided years ago my hair was very dark and it really stood out on my arms and I did not want it. So I started getting rid of it. So I don't know. Do I have hair anywhere? I'm going to see if I have any spots on me that I need to get the hair off. And if it works. Maybe on some smaller hairs. So I think you'd have to use it. I'll try it later. I'll try it some more. Like, we don't need to see this. I'm helping. Okay, so the epilator was interesting. Oh, look at this. How many of these did I order? It's another pair of gloves. Or the fingerless gloves. I think these are actually kind of cute. This is for when we go out in the winter time. So I actually really like these. These are really nice. These are really nice. And again, under $1. Everything under $1. Most of it was decently under $1. Like, it wasn't just like 99 cents. It was, 70 or 80 or 50 or 40. I mean, there was some really inexpensive things in here. So I can put my watch over there. Ooh, I really do kind of like that. It's got a little hang here, which I can take care of. This one does not. All right, winner. I like those. I like these the best so far of the different gloves. Those are my favorites. Any guesses? I'll leave it here for a second. All it says is black. Okay. What the heck is it? Oh, no. Let's find out. Oh. It's a hat. Under $1. It's this cute little beanie hat. And honestly, I picked this up because any one of us in the winter, a beanie hat is just kind of a nice choice. So I'm getting into some winter stuff here. All right, the winter thing, that was nice. Next. So I got a scrubbing brush that it was meant to be used outside on like your grills and things. It works great. Do not use it on anything besides a grill. It will scratch it to pieces. Ask me how I know. This one is intended for dishes and things. This one is actually intended for your regular scrubbing needs. So I will hand this off to my husband. Really, he should be here for this. This would be hilarious. I should have had him come in for this one. Next time. Oh, I had something else out here. All right, so here's another thing that I picked up. This is, and this is just for the medical bag. It's exactly that. It's medical tape. But again, I think this was like under 50 cents. I want to say it was like 30 something. And anything medical in this country, a little bit expensive. Ask me how I know. I think we all know. Okay, so the next thing is whatever this pink thing is. Let's see if it has a description or if it just says pink. It just says pink. It's not a hat. I know that. All right. What do we think this is? I'll wait for a second. All right. I'll do the da-da-da-da. What do we think this might be? Because I don't know. All right. Let's undo it. It looks like a baby bib. Oh, okay. All right. This is, I actually thought this would be kind of cool. I'm a little concerned right now. I'll tell you why in a second. So this goes over a hanger, and then you have this space to hang things. And I thought this would be nice for certain tools that I have to keep in here. I could, put it up against a wall, then I could keep all these different tools easy and handy. And I see people using these sometimes. I like that it fits on a hanger because you could also put it in your closet for, for your gloves or for hats or for scarves. You can roll your scarves up in there. So whatever. So I really like the concept of this. Having opened it, I will tell you right away, this is some cheap plastic. This does not feel like it's going to last very long. That's, it's under $1. But it's hard to get upset about something that you're like, oh, it's under $1. You know, what do you expect? But just so you know, this feels like you know what, those really cheap like $1.25 rain jackets you get, they're almost like a garbage bag. That's really what this feels like. However, having said that, I will test it out and see, you know, it may still do what I need it to do without being any heavier. And if it's a lower quality plastic, it may not take as much, you know, it might be more environmentally friendly. So, you know, we'll give it a try. I will reserve, you know, I will try to reserve judgment. Time for us. Everybody want to take a sip with me? Because it's time. Okay. Everybody and their uncle has been calling me today to see how I'm doing. So, and I appreciate it. I really do. Okay. So I did pick up some of these little claw clasps. I think it's called. They're called claws. I don't want to take all of these out. I picked them up. So what you have here, let me show these to you. I'm going to see if I can get these so you can see what this is. So this is one little type of clasp for pendants or for any kind of jewelry. That's one. This is the little claw grabber. You know, it would attach on the inside of that one. And these are the little jump rings. And to be fair, I bought it just for these. It was so cheap, I can't buy just these here for whatever this cost me, which was change. It was like change. So I was like, I'm just going to buy it. Maybe I'll find something to do with the other two pieces. I don't know. But for right now, I need the jump rings for some of my jewelry. So. Oh, okay. So I also grabbed some of these. I have hauled these before, not in black. I think I hauled them in different colors. These are really nice. They go around your cords. Basically, you get your cords and then you kind of push them in here and it kind of holds them together. And I needed some of these in particular for school. I have a ton of cords behind my computer. I do not have, I don't have a, I mean, it's just a desk. It's not a countertop that you would usually find in a library or a media center. So I needed a place to get those cords together. I always worry that the kids are going to trip on them. And I just cannot have children getting hurt. Oh. So picked up a pack of these. If I can get into it. Let's see if I can get into it. There we go. These are for your hair. You know, rubber band ponytail holders. It's interesting that they've got that piece on there. I just wonder, my hair is very thick and I break so many of these. I break them all the time. So let's take a look. So there's black, navy blue, this sort of mauve pink, purple, a light blue, and kind of a, I want to say that should be gray, but it really is, it's got another mauve undertone to it. So you know, what was it? 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, no, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 12 of those under $1. They're beating Dollar Tree on this one. Dollar Tree does win on some things, but not a lot. All right, what's next? Okay. Picked up this. So this is a mouse pad. This is, I mean, it was under $1. It is definitely under $1. It really feels cheap. Feels chintzy and cheap. But it's got the nice little, you know, it's got this thing for your wrist. So as you're, you know, actually it should be this way. So as you're moving your mouse, for me, I'm not sure. It's almost like it's, because if I'm holding my mouse, it would be, see. I'll test it. I wanted something like this. I thought I would take it to school. If I don't like it, I will hand it off to someone. This is so fun. All right. This was a risk. And so they had a bunch of, I'm going to, before I show it to you, I'm going to tell you. They had a bunch of these, but like some of Temu's things, you can't pick. They pick for you. So it's just, you know, it's a risk if you want something in particular. So I had risked getting one of these multi ones, hoping to get one of the more boyish ones because Griffin prefers that. I'll find somebody to send this to. This is going to be really fun for somebody. But it's cute. It says Angel on it. And it's got all the different colors. You know, you just press them down and they don't hold. Wait a minute. What? All right. Oh, it doesn't work. So you should be able to press them down and then it holds on the color and then you press that and it releases everything. None of these are holding, so don't do that. Okay, so that was a miss. I'm thinking this might be another pair of gloves. It says left. Oh, it's not gloves. It's not gloves. This is a little ankle brace. I think it's an ankle. Yeah. So you can see that your foot goes through and you can put it across the top. I think this goes to your ankle. This is where your foot is and it's got this nice, this is actually kind of like a non-slip thing. And then you put it over the top of your foot here, I believe. This way. So your foot goes through. Okay, I'm not going to put my foot up here, but how would that work? So this goes, oh, it attaches to that. Huh. I wouldn't have thought that. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Okay, I figured it out. So your foot goes through here. It's stretchy. And then this goes around your ankle. So you're actually wearing it, but you actually have it covering so the brace doesn't slip up and down. So I got this because sometimes my left ankle can be weak. So I thought I would try that. We'll see. I'm skeptical. So we've had some yays and we've had some nays. And so far, we've all seen these. These are for the air fryer. These were so inexpensive. Like I said, they were like 60 or 70 cents for a pack of 30. So I thought I would just go ahead and pick up some of these for our air fryer and we'll test them out and we'll see if we like them. That goes to Gareth. It's like opening a big surprise package or I don't even know. Okay, so again, very cheap plastic, but that's kind of what you would expect for the price. So you put your soap inside and then you kind of push that down. Oh, and so it's supposed to hold the soap in and then you press this button when you want to release soap when you want to clean something. So we'll test that one out. And yes, that goes to Gareth. He's a good bloke. He's a good guy. This is, okay, this, how many are in here? They don't tell you. This little thing of cloth, these are supposed to be, and they are, these are little like pieces of chamois. This is actually really nice. So these little pieces of chamois are for cleaning your jewelry. And I just have a lot of jewelry, so you know this, you just take it and start cleaning off. Sometimes the tarnish comes out, or and you know, I've got like the Pandora necklace with all of the tons of charms, and that actually just gets dirty. So something like this would help keep it clean in between going to the jeweler to get it cleaned. I was very excited. How many do we have in here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. You could certainly share this with a friend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 10. So you get 10. That's actually, that's a good deal. I'm liking that one. That's a win. Okay, what's this next one? Oh, so this is a little, I think this is the glue dispenser. Yes. So this is meant to do like tape, like a little glue dispenser. I wanted to try it just to see if it was any good. The pieces. Let's try it. Let's see. It gives off little glue dots. So I stuck those two together. And it's actually meant these are meant to come off. So it's meant to, you know, you attach something and something that you want to come back off again. Glue tape is what they call it. So, and I like that little holder that keeps you from losing any of it on the side. But, we'll see. I mean, it still has to hold things to some degree, but it held. What's next? So fun. Okay. We have a little flash wand LED in pink. Y'all know I like pink. Again, you know, it's feels cheap. It was cheap. It takes batteries though, and I really like that. And again, this would have come in handy at the hospital for days. but I really want to try this one out. I'll see if we have batteries tonight. See if my husband can find the batteries for this. It looks like a mouse. It's very cheap plastic. So I'm going to try it out. We'll see how strong the light is. I wanted to give it a shot. And again, by the way, in between while we've been doing this, I had some packages come from Temu, and one of them is giant. It's in one of the boxes. I think that's the first time I got a box. Okay, what's next? What is this one? What do we think this is? It just says blue. These descriptions, man, they just make me giggle. Oh, it doesn't hold up. Let's see if it holds up. Okay, again, under $1. This is a little lint brush, and it's got a cover on it. But I did love the concept of this little lint brush. You can throw it in your purse, and then it just closes up, and it won't get caught on stuff. So, but when I open it up, it's loose, but it's not horrible. I don't know that I've seen one like that before. One moment, please. I'll be right back. I'm not even going to turn it off. I'm just going to go find what I dropped. Because I dropped everything. Okay. I thought this was cute for Halloween. So, I almost dropped it again. I'm having a hard time with this one. All right, here we go. It's a wax stamp. Now, it's plasticky, but I think that's going to be fine. Look at how cute that is with the little potion bottle. I thought that was really, really cute. I really like that one. That was fun. What are these? Oh. Okay, these are for pot handles. So if you have any pots that have like, and sometimes I don't know why they do that. Why would you do that? You know, you can't have an exposed pot. You always got to grab something. Well, if you put these on, you don't always have to grab a hot pad. You can put these on the pot handles. And I thought that was kind of cool. Green. There's still stuff in here. All right, let's see what's next. Okay. These are going to be in somebody's stocking just because I think that he'll like, if I think it's okay. Oh, that is super sharp. Okay, maybe not. Gareth's going to have to do something with that. All right, so it's really cool. It looks like a key, right? What I will, and this is what it does. So my husband just likes like little knives. I don't know why. He's just kind of this weird. And I was thinking, you know, if it was nice. Here's the problem. Do you see this one up front? That is sharp as heck. That will literally cut you, that piece. This piece back here is flat. You can see that? They just didn't flatten that one. So that is a fail because I'm not even sure we have the tools to flatten that properly. Let me put that somewhere. So let's put that back in its box, shall we? So it would have been kind of cool. But, you know, it's not cool when you cut yourself. That's not fun. All right, what's this stuff? Oh, these are... I did not pay attention to sizing. Okay, so you've got this bag. Let me show you these. I think these are still going to be really cute, but you've got to use them on something very small. Use these on... Look how tiny that is. Okay. It's a corner edger for pages. So you would need, all right, let me stick that on there. Actually, looking at it, it is kind of cool. If you have the right, like, small pieces that you're working with, that could be very cool. But they're a lot smaller than I thought they were going to be. There are, let's see. Does it say how many are in here? I want to say there's 20 in here or something. Maybe it's more like 16 because there were enough to do a couple of different ones, but they are tiny. That's not necessarily bad. All right, you ready for this one? This one's really big. What size is this? I've got jewelry in front of me. I'll show you just one second. I'm trying to, okay. This is, oh, it's actually really pretty. I generally, I get some of the big ones, but I don't always wear them. Usually if it's big, I want to make it a 12 or more so it fits on this finger. I like big ones on there, but this one, but look how high that sits. It sits really high. I do really like that color. That's kind of pretty. That's kind of pretty. I kind of like it. Okay. I have to keep getting the trash out of my way or else I'm not going to be able to see anything. All right. Oh, okay. These are fun. So these are little hooks that you can do. They're like for keychains or zippers you could do. But basically, here's your hook. So you could hook you hook this onto a zipper and then you attach something here like a tassel. And then it creates this kind of fun extra zipper hook. And I was thinking about using these on some of the zipper bags I'm making for my next shows, of which you know I have many, many shows coming. Let's see what's left. Gracious. Okay. Talking about zippers. Let's see what we got in here. This is weird. Oh, they folded it out. No wonder I can't get into it. They folded it over. All right. So these are interesting. So let's say you break a zipper off, right? And you don't want to go through the hassle of, tearing it down and redoing it and remaking a zipper, right? That's a pain. Can I do it? Yes. Do I want to? No. I'd rather just make something new. So this cool thing actually fits on there. So you take it and this part opens. It's got like a hinge. So I don't know if I can open it right now, but this is on like a hinge. So I can clasp this, it won't work with every zipper, but it'll work with some of them. I can clasp this on and just put the zipper back in place without having to take it apart, without having to tear the bag apart or the coat or whatever it is. I thought those were cool. I wanted to try it on a backpack that I have like a side zipper tore off. And I was like, I don't want to take the backpack apart, but I love it. Oh my goodness. I will let you know how that one works out. Move this one out of the way. Move that one to safety. So today I'm actually not going to do any downwards. That sounds weird. That sounds weird, that downward. Okay, there's nothing kinky going on. I'm just talking about. I'm trying to get this out. All right. This I just thought was very cute. I'll just put it up against this one. Look at that. Let it snow. And I just realized. Oh no, that's why I'm looking at it. Yep. Isn't that cute? I just thought that was really nice. And I've been trying to add more, sorry about the camera, more sayings, more little quotes so that I can add those into some of the cards, of which there will now be a million. What is this thing? Red. Temu has to do better. So, I know what it is. I know that I've got, this must be for keys because you've got your lanyard, not your lanyard. You've got your clip here. You've got a key chain here. I just don't. This is like plastic. Look, it's. Ideas? Guesses? I think we should just have a whole guessing game in here. I'll look it up and figure it out later. I don't know right now. Right now, I am at a loss. We'll just put that over there. Let's put that over there. This one, I know what this is. It's a key finder. Now, I don't know how it works if you just have one piece. You would have to have two pieces. I'm not even going to get this one out. I'm going to have my husband look at this, because the point is you put whatever, you put something on your keys, and then this stays somewhere safe, and then you beep it when you lose your keys. But I don't see the second piece for that, so we'll see what happens. These random 5 pieces. Maybe I should have looked this stuff up before, because I don't even know what some of this is. Well, some of it I do. All right. We'll use our handy dandy scissors. There. Which had a hard time cutting through this. But, if you're a teacher and you need scissors for a classroom, they probably do fine. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. I know what this is. This is for cans. So you put this on the top of a can underneath that little flip thing, and then basically you just turn it to close the can, and then you turn it back to drink from the can. So this is basically, protects you from spills and stuff. That's actually kind of cool. I'm interested to try that out. So this next one, y'all know what these are. Look at these charms. Aren't they cute? I like these. So they're all different colors. I love these. To me, these are very Christmassy. They look like Christmas bulbs. So I'll pull them out. Oh my goodness. So we have this green. I'm going to do it like this so you can see it. So we got the green. Maybe I can do it a different way. White. This royal blue. I'm hoping that there are matches. Okay, there's another royal blue, so that I can really make the earrings. This purple. I just think these are just like little ornaments. So there's 4 purple, 1 just bit the dust. So we'll see if it survives. Only one of that pretty lavender. So this would have been fun if there were 2 of those for Halloween, little Halloween bulbs. There's 5 of these light blue ones. Darn. Only 1 red. I should have gotten 2. And then 1 of these dark greens. So there were 2 white, and there are 2 dark greens. Where's the other red then? Okay, there's 1 red, 1 orange, 1 of the light purples. So there are matches for some of them. They're kind of fun to hold. And there are not matches for others. I'm going to put them back in the bag so I don't lose them, and I'm going to stop in a minute and see if I can find the one that I dropped, but we're almost done, so I just need to remember. Y'all remind me I dropped one. I would like to not step on it and end up back at the emergency room for something different. Okay. This, I do know what this is. So this is meant for your toothpaste. So you put your toothpaste, this has clearly been, because I work with 3D machines, 3D printers. This is just 3D printed. So somebody's printing these out on a 3D printer. Easy peasy, right? So you get you start it off here. You stick the bottom of the tube here. You put it in here, and then as the tube goes down, you turn it. I'm not using it for our toothpaste because we actually have like a different kind of bottle. I wanted this because I use my facial cleaner when my cleaner. I feel like shower. Feels like I'm cleaning the house, that stuff that the bleach or something. So my facial stuff, when I shower, it is in a similar type tube, and I feel like I'm always losing some of it. So I use like an apricot scrub. So I just thought I'd stick it in here. and then push it up. I'm going to try that and I will let you know how it works. This one is so cute. Peachy. I say this all the time. If someone asks me how I am, I'm always going to say, I'm just peachy. There's peach. You've got the peach and the peach pits. And then you've got these little sayings here. Hope you're feeling, thanks for being such a, and hoping your day is so peachy, peachy, peachy. Isn't that cute? Oh, that's cute. I'm at a loss. I don't know. I'm not remembering what this was. It's almost damp. It's very squishy. What is this? It is damp. Lord, it just says pink. Ideas? Anybody know what this might be? And why it would come out damp? Moist? I've got nothing. Okay, I'm going to put that aside and I'm going to let you all see if you can figure out what that is. No clue. Oh, so this is this wonderful little whistle. Because every woman, honestly, woman, man, child needs a whistle. If this is going to bother you, please mute in 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, that's loud. That is super loud. I love it. This is what you need on your keychain or somewhere with you. It's amazing how just making some noise will scare people off. Or animals. I've been seeing the weirdest animal attacks on sometimes on the shorts on YouTube. You'll see like different shorts, and there have been like weird animal attacks. Kind of freaks me out. So we got a bunch of jewelry and some charms. I'm going to show you these charms through the bag. Look how cute these little charms are. I got to take one out for you. They are not doing justice in there. Let me take one out and show you. So cute. Get that out. Look how cute that little charm is. Isn't he adorable? Oh, I really like them. All right. So again, under $1. And there are 20 pieces for under $1. This was fun. I've actually seen these over the years, but I thought Halloween is coming. This would be fun for little Brit. They're pins. These are so cool. They're different bones and bone structures. I just thought that was just a fun, what a cool thing to hand out. For under $1, you get 5, right? So lots better than candy. And how fun if you got a bunch of these and handed them out for your trick-or-treaters. Something they can have, and they'll be like, oh, that's so cool. And they will be. They will be. This thing is still damp. I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to put it over here. Put it back in its bag. Okay, we're going to finish up today. Instead of finishing up, and I know that this is weird for me, but this one was so unusual that it was all under $1. I will tell you, there's actually one thing in here that was like $1.25. And I've got that here. I'll show it to you last. Ending up with jewelry instead of charms. I know, I'm living life on the wild side, guys. Life on the wild side. All right. This is another really pretty ring. Oh my goodness, that's pretty. Same, pretty much the same color stone. I guess I was, kind of channeling my mom. She loved blue. And I think these would have been something she would have really loved, those rings. So this is her birthday month. As a matter of fact, Saturday would have been my parents' 73rd anniversary. This one is wild. What size is this? Is this a 10? This is a 10. Look at that. That one's gorgeous. All the way around. That one is really cool. I don't know if it'll work with this ring. Will it work with that ring? I don't know. I've got to figure that out. You almost would need, I don't take this ring off, but you almost would need to. And, it's too big for that and too small for this finger. So, no. I'll have to figure this one out because I really like it. It's really fun. All right. And then I think that's, are we there? We're there. Last but not least. Drum roll, please. I won't do the drum roll. So this one was just over $1. And it was the only one, but I really, really liked it. So this is a size 10. What do you think? It is so decorative. It does sit kind of high. This is one, I was not finding the 12s this time, or I would have bought a couple of these in 12. I think I would have liked this one in a 12 just to wear here. But this is really pretty. I do like how this one, for me, it hides my other ring underneath, so I still have it, but it doesn't, that other ring doesn't kind of take over. So all of these, by the way, have been true 10s. And we ran into a couple not that long ago that were not true to size, but these have been, and that is just, let me do this. You can see all of the, I mean, it goes all the way around. This is just really nice. Good weight. Costume jewelry. Their costume jewelry cannot be beat. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Costume jewelry cannot be beat. All right, guys, that is all I have for you today. You've had updates and information, and you've had, you got the lowdown. You got the lowdown. So hopefully we won't have any more visits to the hospitals or anything else, and we can start getting back into making, because there's a lot to make before those shows come up. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate each one of you every day. Cheers. Well, I said I was done, but then Big Brit came in, Gareth came in, and I was showing him some of these things that I said he should see these, and he has some answers for you. So I'm gonna slide this over here.
Greetings, welcome. This is a scrubber, but the last one we got, the top piece just came off of my hand when I was using it.
So remember,
pants, so.
I was telling you all that we had the other one and that you were supposed to use it for like the outdoor scrubbing, but he said it just fell apart.
Yeah.
This?
Key finder. Turn it on.
So you just leave it on?
Yeah, you leave it on.
So whenever you make a loud noise, or does it require a whistle?
Yeah, when you put it down. So when you put your keys down, you turn it on. However, the irritating part of that is it's always listening. So the TV's on.
And it makes a whistle.
It goes off.
It's actually kind of a nice low tech thing. I like it.
Though as well. But don't look in the light.
As he tries to blind me.
But yeah. There you go.
Where's other? Oh. Those are for pot handles. Those are for you.
Yay.
Be careful.
I have gifts.
Be careful.
Oh.
Be careful.
It's a knife.
Do you see why you need to be careful? Ooh. Not the knife part.
Yeah, the closing part. I like my fingers.
Not the closing part.
Oh, look. Itchy nose. Itchy snores.
Honey.
What?
Turn it over. Let go.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
They're a bit sharp, aren't they? Oh. I know what's happened. They haven't finished it.
Good job.
When you put a rivet through, yeah, I know. You're meant to bang, because that sits on the die and you put the top
we knew that. Don't mansplain.
I know.
He's mansplaining.
Well, my wife tells me you should explain things to people they may not know. I'm going before my wife murders me. This? Yeah, peen hammer.
Okay. I think that was everything I wanted you
I've got itchy nose.
Really? In front of people?
I'm going to sort my itchy nose out.
Oh, and this one was for you.
It's pink. I wonder if it... Itchy nose. Itchy nose no more.
Y'all have a great day. I have to live with that. Cheers.